Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's pick a card reading is all for you lovely water signs. That's right, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is your mid-month elemental reading. We have 3 piles here. Pile number 1 is represented by a piece of Peacock ore. And the Light Seer's Tarot by Chris Ann. This is what the back looks like. That's an example of what the cards look like. Deck number 2 is represented by an Aquamarine and the Mermaid Tarot by Leeza, Robertson, and Dillon. And here's a idea of what those cards look like. The third pile is represented by a blue moon quartz. It's just got such a weird spiral to it. And the Tarot of Haunted House by Sasha and Mirco Pierfederici. And I absolutely 100% love this deck. One of my favorites. Alright, so go ahead and take a moment on which deck is right for you. And while you're doing that, I'm going to take this moment to ask that if you like these readings, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you can be notified of when I upload. And most definitely, leave me a comment down below. I love talking with you guys. You make my day a whole lot brighter. And you really do. You guys are awesome. Some of you don't really know that yet, but you will. You will one day realize how amazing you truly are. And some of you already know. And if you know, just this is me reminding you. Alright, pile 1, 2, and 3. If you need a bit more time, go ahead and pause that video. And let's get started. Alright. Alright. Pile number 1. You chose the Peacock ore. Let's see. Sorry guys, the Mermaid deck kind of went all over. You chose the Peacock ore and the Light Seer's Tarot. So let's go ahead and do a couple riffles before we toss hand to hand. I will be honest, as much as I love the artwork on this deck, I don't use it as much because I have a really hard time with this deck. It's like, I'll take the Green Witch Tarot. You see how much thicker this one is? So it's a little difficult some days. My hands can't really get around it that well. But the images are so beautiful, and I really enjoy the guidebook that came with it, so I'm just kind of bummed. I mean, I'm sure this card stock will last for freaking ever, so I can't say I blame them, but it's just hard for me to grab a hold of and shuffle. Which leads to moments like that. Alright. The bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups energy. You may have an earth, if you have an earth sign somewhere in your chart, you may want to check out the earth sign mid-month, because I will tell you, they also had the 10 of Cups as their energy card. So that's supreme happiness. The Two of Swords says that you have a choice that you need to make. Something you've been putting off. You haven't wanted to do it. You haven't wanted to say it. Whatever this choice is, you're not wanting to do it. You're like, oh, if I just keep this blindfold on. And the crows are like, no, take the blindfold off. And you're like, no, let's leave that on. The Ten of Pentacles talks about financial success. It talks about happy family, having everything you need to succeed. It's a good card. Having more than enough. The Fool is telling you to have faith, trust the process, trust that what you're going through is going to put you in a better place. I mean, you have happiness as your outcome card, so, or as your energy. The Five of Cups. Okay, this also came out for the earth signs. This talks about having just not being able to live life the way you want to. It can be about grieving. It can be about addiction. It can be about losing your energy, your life to something bigger than you. It's not letting you see all this. Like, she's got all these riches right next to her, but she can't even see. She cannot even see all of this big giant bowl of gems or all these other cups because she's so focused on this pain, this horror, this thing that has her in its grips. The Magician talks about creation. These two cards also came out. So, you see, the thing I've noticed about these two together is that they are both pouring energy into a hole. But she is also taking energy back out. So I feel like you need to make a choice about something, either financially or something family related. Have some faith and know your own power. You feel like you may not have enough, but you have what it takes. Whatever it is, you have what it takes. There's no doubt about it. The Six of Swords says you need to move toward a healing path. The Seven of Cups says that you have options you may not realize that you had. You also may be feeling overwhelmed by your options. The Tower suggests that there is an end to some false foundations crumbling, some false beliefs, some false ideas, maybe about you, about what you think you can and cannot do in life. The Nine of Swords says that I feel like that what's crumbling down is your worry. The Ten of Wands says you're putting an end to a burden. You're walking away from something that just is not working for you. And you're going to find something way better. And the Five of Swords says you're going to be victorious at it. It is the card of like victory, but at what cost? But in this reading, the card's basically saying you are going to be victorious. You are going to have what you need to succeed. And I'm going to put this right here because that just feels right. So, some of you have been putting off making a decision in regards to either, again, money or family. You need to have some faith. Or it's possible you did trust in someone and you fell into a sort of trap, a little bit of a black hole of you thought they would help you, but really they were just taking from you. This is you realizing your own power and realizing that you will no longer allow anybody to take from you without giving back. You're healing and you're coming to terms with the fact that you have a lot more options than you thought you did. There is something massive that is coming that is going to cause a lot of chaos. It's going to bring a lot of sadness, but it is also going to allow you to put a burden down that lets you move into a more victorious path to finding happiness. Within the next 2 weeks, whatever decision you have to make, again, in regards to family or money, you need to have faith. You are more powerful than you think you are. You know more than you think you do. And you are better at working the material things in life than you think you are. And what I mean by that is like, if you're like, oh, I can't balance my account. I'm horrible at that. You're better at it than you think you are. And when you do, you may find something that like a error in the bank made. And, you know, you may be sad you didn't find it earlier and you decide to move to a different bank. And hey, you find that this new bank, as soon as you deposit $500, they match it. So, it's kind of something like that. As far as major arcana goes, you have two. You have the Magician and you have the Tower. So you're manifesting, like, some of you were leaving behind fake friends. I get fake friends a lot. Some of you are leaving behind fake friends. Some of you are leaving behind a relationship. You've been kind of trying to decide whether to stay or go for a while. You've wanted a happy family. You've kind of given your hope that it'll happen. You've jumped in, but really all you've gotten is this soul sucking where they keep taking and taking and taking and taking, but not giving back. You're moving into a more stronger path. You're realizing your worth. You're realizing how amazing you are, and you're healing from that past pain. The options are coming in. Change occurs. Now, don't stress, but you're going to have to put an end to something that has been burdening you. This could be you telling someone the truth about something, and it could be something as small as, you know, hey Janice, I'm sorry I ate your yogurt in the fridge. It was really bothering me. I felt bad. I'm really sorry. I bought you this 4-pack of Yoplait to make up for it. You know, you're putting the burden down, you're telling the truth, you're victorious, but at what cost? You had to pay for a 4-pack of Yoplait. Don't eat their food next time. So, you know, it's something small like that, but it's something that winds up bringing you a lot more happiness and possibly financially more success. This can also be, there was a decision that was made, you wind up with a promotion, and you're like, yes, but then you realize it's bad. Like, your employees are not going to listen to you. They're messy. They're eating at the checkout or the counter or what have you. And you're kind of coming up with ways to fix that. You're realizing you have more options than you think you do, and maybe some quit and you're stressed, but you see it more as a burden over and done and a victory because perhaps you get new employees in who are 10 times better and actually listen to you and pay attention and do the things they're supposed to do. Because again, your energy card here is the 10 of Cups, and underneath it is the Ace of Swords that talks about an epiphany. And I think the biggest epiphany I have had, my beautiful water signs, is that if you want to be happy, you simply have to find a way to be happy. And I know it sounds stupid, but what I mean by that is if you find the good, it will multiply. If you can wake up every day and find the good that happened in your life, that find the good that happened in your world, those good things will multiply. It happens with bad too. If you only look for the bad, you will only see the bad. You'll see more bad than you ever thought possible. But if you only look for the good, you'll start seeing more good than you thought possible. And I feel like you're coming into some sort of epiphany along those lines, either not necessarily those lines, but something along those lines that just sort of empowers you to really, well, change, to move, to grow, to put down the stuff that doesn't work for you, to be honest about life and what you want and where you want to go. And it's going to bring you the happiness that you want because you've taken the time to make the changes, to address things. You've been honest, you've been open, you've been true, and that makes you pretty fucking awesome. So know that about yourself, because I know that about you. All right? All right. Well, I love you guys, and I hope that you take care of yourselves, my lovely peacock or people. I hope that you are able to manifest all of your dreams, all of your hopes, and everything that makes you smile and feel happy into your life, because you guys deserve it. And for the cards that we used, again, it's Chris Ann, the Light Seers Tarot. Have a good day, guys. Bye. Bye. All right. Pile number 2. My Aquamarines. And my Mermaid Tarot by Leeza Robertson and Julie Dillon. Okay. I think I had it upside down when I put it. All right. We're going to do a couple of riffles. How are you guys doing? Has September treated you well, I hope? Have you been able to find something good happening around you? I hope. Sometimes it can even be something small, like, wow, I found a box of chocolate cake mix in the back of my cupboard, and it's still good. So I got to make myself some chocolate cake. All right. Sometimes, as I tell my kids, we need to learn to find the fun. Everybody's looking for the fun, hoping that this game will have it, or that thing will have it, or that book. But the fun comes from within. You make the fun for yourself. You know, whether you're using the video games or you're using the what have you, it's how you use it. That's what makes the fun. All right. So we have the 8 of Cups and the Hierophant here. It's very possible some of you are walking away from a marriage. It's also just as likely that some of you are graduating from, from university, from a major testing for your career. Some of you are walking away from a relationship, a job, a way of thinking, possibly a religion. The 3 of Swords talks about heartbreak, talks about betrayal, sadness, getting your heart stabbed, finding a magnificent beast like the whale dead. All right. The Star card is telling you you may be sad, you may be heartbroken, walking away from whatever this is, but the Star card is telling you to have faith, to have hope, and to realize that your prayers have been heard, that there is someone out there listening, and they do understand what you need. There is the Lover's card here, so it's very possible love is coming into your life. It's possible you're dealing with a Gemini. We have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, of course, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus. So, can you give me one more card here for my lovely and beautiful Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceans, who chose, okay, the Mermaid Tarot. We have the Two of Pentacles as our energy here. The Two of Pentacles talks about balance. It talks about performance. It talks about trying to keep things up and trying to keep things moving that maybe are overwhelming you. The Queen of Swords speaks about honesty. This is a card of an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It talks about being honest, being forthright, saying what you need, possibly being cutting with your words, but not necessarily since it wasn't upside down. This is more about just realizing what a boss you are. This is, I feel for a lot of you, the next couple of weeks is going to bring almost like love for yourself, if that makes sense. Some of you have been working so hard to please other people, and it's brought you to a place where you're very unhappy. So you're walking away from whatever this is that's making you unhappy, something that had a large part of your life, because it hurt you. And you're moving forward with hope, love, and honesty, and a little bit of caution, knowing that the worst is almost over, but you're being cautious, which is always good. The Two of Swords suggests that there is a decision that you need to make that you've kind of been putting off. The Six of Cups speaks of someone from the past coming back, going back to childhood homes, reunions, classmate.com emails, things of that nature. The King of Cups talks about a loving, caring, wonderful father, amazing person, really great husband who really loves and cares and honors and cherishes you. Sometimes too much, if that makes sense. They may overindulge in drink. They may overindulge in you and the relationship. But we have the Four of Wands, which is the card of marriage, the card of celebration, the card of, like I said, relationships. So this is an interesting reading, guys. You're walking away. It's like you're walking away because the marriage hurt you. But your prayers have been heard, and you need to trust yourself and your gut, your intuition, your higher power, and have some love for yourself and honesty for yourself. Make sure you're not overwhelmed. Make sure you're not being too defensive. But there is a decision you've been putting off, possibly about having children, or maybe about something that happened in the past for you, a friend from the past. Maybe you got a friend request on Facebook from someone from your past, but they really hurt you and you're not sure you want to give them another chance or not. Take a look at the profile, see what kind of stuff they post. If they're always, posting some drunken ramblings, you may not want to put them back in your life. But if they're really good, kind, stable, and looking wonderful, they may be someone you want around. I'm going to just put that there, and then I'm going to ask for, okay, or just, it's going to just come right out. The Three of Wands suggests that whatever this is that you're making a decision about, your ships are coming in. That you're going to find the really, really cool thing that's worth a lot of money. Your ships are coming in. The Hermit says don't be afraid to ask for help. Go inside yourself, look, decide, see what you really want to do for your life now and in the future. Ask questions. If you're looking for a job, go to a job center and ask questions. Do your best to find that which is perfect for you with the Lover's card here. Some of you guys are walking away from a marriage. They hurt you. You have hope. You still have hope and faith in love, but you're more honest about what you expect and what you believe is possible. You might be feeling a little wounded and guarded, which is, obviously going to happen when something like this does. But there is a choice that you are making about something from your past, places, people, schools, learning, beliefs, ideas, hopes, dreams. It's almost like you're making a choice. Some of you are changing careers. Some of you are putting an end to a career that really just hurt. And you're kind of having hope, and you're moving into a career field that you absolutely love, that you've always wanted to do. And to be honest, you're worried about, but you've made the choice because it's something you've always wanted to do since you were a little kid. You love it. It's perfect for you. And you're really, really good at it. So talk to the people in that industry. See what you can find out. See what you can learn. And don't just try and keep everybody happy. Be honest, okay? Yeah, some of you are walking away from partners. Some of you are walking away from jobs. Some of you are walking away from belief structures, ideas. Some of you are walking away from ideas that authority figures had about you. Like, you weren't good enough. You'll never do it. That broke your heart. But now you're finding hope again. You're finding love for yourself. You're being honest and truthful and realizing that, yeah, they hurt you. And yeah, you're going to be a little bit more guarded next time, but you're making the choice to find the joy, to be happy, to be childlike, and enjoy life again. Like, really get in there and enjoy it, because you want a relationship that is perfect for you, and one will be coming in. Work on yourself. Work on what you want. Work on where you want to be for yourself, and the next part will take care of itself. Don't try to juggle things. Don't try to entertain people, or don't try to entertain people, but don't stretch yourself to try and make other people happy unless it directly benefits you. If you're stretching yourself to try and make other people happy, you're going to be exhausted. You're going to feel a little heartbroken, and you're going to want to leave them all behind because they're not going to care about you. You're the court jester. You're the one that they go to learn that stuff. If you're not there, they won't be able to learn that stuff. Does that make sense? So, I'm just going to pull your major arcanas real quick. And show you, because this is the important part of your reading. You need to have some hope about possibly an authority figure. Find love, maybe. This could be love for yourself, or just love for life in general right now. Excuse me. But you're going to go out and you're going to seek it. And you're going to find it. Because you guys deserve it. You are amazing. And I love you, my little Aquamarine. Mermaid Tarot. You guys are wonderful. And I hope that now to October 1st brings you everything you desire. Bye, guys. Okay. Sorry, guys. I had a little bit of a coughing fit. Alright, so I'm going to show you your Aquamarine one more time. cards. All right. Bye, guys. All right. Last, but certainly not least, my beautiful haunted, or tarot of haunted house folk. My lovely blue moon quartz. See if I can show you on the card. It's got the most interesting cut. It's like, no. All right. Sorry, guys. I know a lot of you don't want to see the stones, but it's just got the most beautiful, like, twisty cut to it. So, you folks chose Tarot of Haunted House, which is my favorite deck. My beautiful Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I love you guys. You make this world better every step of the way. You are so loving and caring and just helpful. And I'm really proud of you guys. All right. Let us see what the cards have to say. It's coming your way between now and October. We have the Hangman telling you you may need to change the way you're looking at something. The Hangman sees things from a different point of view. He's not there because he has to be. He's there by choice because he wants to change his way of thinking. The Queen of Wands says he wants to find something that he is very, very passionate about, something he is excited about. And it looks like he will, because with the Eight of Wands, it talks about something coming in quickly. Messages, travel, somebody perhaps coming in quickly. And then we have this Seven of Swords, which is very interesting in this respect, because the Seven of Swords talks about feeling cheated. Cheated out of something, cheating somebody out of something, like something was taken from you, like you never had a chance, like star-crossed love type situation in regards to things and abilities and people. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. In the upright, the King of Pentacles is someone who is solid, dependable, practical, hardworking. They're really good in the material realm and they have everything they need. Upside down, the King of Pentacles is a workaholic with very little emotion. He doesn't care where you've been, what you've been doing. You were supposed to be at work. It doesn't matter that it's your grandmother's funeral. How dare you skip work for your grandmother's funeral? Which is very interesting. Oh my. We have the World cards. The World talks about, this is the ending of the major arcana. This is having everything you want. The key to the place. This house is yours. You've been given the gift. Let's see how many we got here. 4. All right. So we'll put you there. The bottom of your deck is the Four of Pentacles. So your energy for the next 2 weeks talks about hanging in there. Take a moment to look at your finances. You may need to make a budget. You may be holding on too tightly to money. You may be able to help out somewhere. You may find that there's a GoFundMe you want to fund. And this has you taking a look at your budget to see if you can do it. We have the Judgment card here talking about things, people, situations, ideas, hopes, dreams from your past coming back. You thought it was over, but it is not over. we have the Death card. This is a card of my lovely Scorpios. So you decided to show up in your reading, and you are here to say that things are changing. Things are changing for the better. You are not accepting any bullshit anymore. The Three of Wands says your ships are coming in. Your story is beginning. People are excited to see you. You're walking down that staircase to begin your time. And then the Queen of Swords talks about being honest and open, forthright, telling the truth about what you want and what you'd like to see. So let me take it all in. Again, your energy is be very careful, make a budget. We have strength underneath, so be strong. You may have a problem with spending somewhere, overindulging in food and maybe energy drinks, coffee, something like that. But you may need to be careful this month. Or you may curtail it this month in order to save up for something. You kind of have to change the way you're looking at something, because there's something you're really, really passionate about, or perhaps there is a fire sign that has piqued your interest, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There is a message coming in from them soon. Either they or you feel like they or you hurt them or you. This is, yeah, I feel more like they hurt you. You're kind of feeling out of your element. Be very careful of anybody who is not listening, not paying attention, not caring, not watching where their money's going. If you do that, you'll have the world. Something you thought long gone is coming back. There is a change. Things are working out for you, but you have to be honest about what you want, where you want to go, and you have to be honest with yourself. With the Four of Pentacles here, I get a lot about, with the Four of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords here, and the Death card. I just get a lot about you really need to make a budget. You need to change the way you're looking at a situation and make a budget. If you want to be victorious, you have to take care of you. Because there is someone who will keep taking and taking and taking and taking and taking from you if you will allow it. And you deserve better. You deserve better than that. You deserve an equal, balanced relationship with someone who cares and who treats you like the amazing, wonderful person that you are. And you are wonderful, water sign. You're amazing. I mean, look at your adaptation through this reading. You're taking on the Hangman. You're changing the way you're looking at things. You're taking on a fire sign. Qualities of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Exciting, passionate. You're taking on, again, fire sign. There's a lot of fire here, and there's a lot of excitement here. And there's a little bit of feeling slighted, but if you're very careful about the slight, if you're very careful not to let this person into your bank account, into your home, into your what have you, things are going to be okay. But there is a change coming that you need to brace yourself for. This change is going to be one that elevates you or puts you in a place where you're feeling a lot happier and you're able to find what you need out of life. Again, take a look at your budget, what you can do, what you cannot do, where you can cut things out, because I have a feeling it's going to be very important for you the next couple of weeks. If you're looking for a job, there is an offer coming in. The offer itself might short-sight you. Instead of not responding to it, give them an offer back. You might be surprised at what happens. So that is what I have for you, my gorgeous water signs. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. I hope this reading resonated for you, and I hope it gave you a clue to something going on in your life that can help you. We used Again, Tarot of Haunted House by Sasha Graham and Mirco Pierfederici. Lovely cards, absolutely beautiful. And your gemstone was the Blue Moon Quartz. So, I want to thank you guys, and I hope you have a lovely day. And I hope that the next 2 weeks of September, you realize how wonderful you are. I want you to realize what a catch you are. I want you to realize how gorgeous and smart and amazing and beautiful and talented you are, because it's all right here. So believe in yourself. I believe in you. Bye, guys.